ASMR. Thank you for joining me for another one. Today, I got some dad jokes for you. I just hope it brings some laughter into your day and kind of just brightens up your life with a little laughing, maybe a little giggle, or even at least a smile. Alright, here we go. Put the cat out. I didn't realize it was on fire. Why did the girl smear peanut butter on the road? To go with the traffic jam. Did you hear that the police have a warrant out on a midget psychic ripping people off? It reads, small, medium, at large. Why was 10 scared of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Did you hear about the bread factory burning down? They say the business is toast. How did locomotives know where they're going? Lots of training. A man walks into a bar and orders helicopter-flavored chips. The barman replies, "Sorry, mate, we only do plain." What creature is smarter than a talking parrot? A spelling bee. Why did the miner get fired from his job? He took it for granted. What does a female snake use for support? A cobra. Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's okay, he woke up. I wish I could clean mirrors for a living. It's just something I could see myself doing. The great thing about stationery shops is they're always in the same place. I burned 2,000 calories today. I left my food in the oven for too long. I'll tell you what often gets overlooked. Garden fences. In the news, a courtroom artist was arrested today. I'm not surprised. He always seems sketchy. I used to have a job at a calendar factory, but I got the sack because I took a couple of days off. What is the tallest building in the world? The library. It's got most of the stories. I made a playlist for hiking. It has music from Peanuts, the Cranberries, and Eminem. I call it my trail mix. Me, if humans lose the ability to hear high frequency volumes as they get older, can my 4-week-old son hear a dog whistle? Doctor, no, humans can never hear that high of a frequency, no matter what age they are. Trick questions, dogs can't whistle. Why do birds fly south for the winter? Because it's too far to walk. A horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey." The horse says, "Sure." My friend told me that pepper is the best seasoning for a roast, but I took it with a grain of salt. What do you call a beehive without the bees? An e-hive. What did the grape do when he got stepped on? He let out a little whine. Where was the Declaration of Independence signed? At the bottom. How do locomotives know where they're going? Lots of training. What time is it? I don't know. It keeps changing. What's the difference between a seal and a sea lion? An ion. Why did the chicken get a penalty? For foul play. Doctor, do you want to hear the good news news or the bad news? The patient. Good news, please. Doctor, we're naming a disease after you. How do you organize a space party? You plan it. Why didn't the skeleton cross the road? Because he had no guts. I'll tell you something about German sausages. They're the worst. Why did Sweden start painting barcodes on the sides of their battleships? So they could Scandinavian. I started a new business making yachts in my attic this year. The sales are going through the roof. Doctor, I've broken my arm in several places. Doctor, well, don't go to those places. The other day, I was listening to a song about super glue. It's been stuck in my head ever since. What time did the man go to the dentist? Tooth hurty. What's the difference between a guitar and a fish? You could tune a guitar, that you can't tune a fish. What animal is always at a game of cricket? A bat. So I heard this pun about cows, but it's kinda offensive, so I won't say it. I don't want there to be any beef between us. I was thinking about moving to Moscow, but there is no point rushing things into things. Just watched the documentary about beavers. It was the best damn program I've ever seen. I had a rough day, and then somebody went and ripped the front and back pages from my dictionary. It goes from bad to worse. Whiteboards are remarkable. How does a French skeleton say hello? Bonjour. I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know. A farmer had 297 cows. When he rounded them up, he found he had 300. Man, I really love my furniture. Me and my recliner go way back. Why did the melons plan a big wedding? Because they can't elope. How does a scientist freshen their breath? With experiments. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. It takes guts to be an organ donor. Why did the A go to the bathroom and come out as an E? Because he had a valve movement. Did you hear about the cheese factory that exploded in France? There was nothing left but debris. What is a centipede's favorite Beatles song? I wanna hold your hand, 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 hand. My boss told me to attach two pieces of wood together. I totally nailed it. This furniture store keeps emailing me. All I wanted was a one-night stand. I thought my wife was joking when she said she'd leave me if I didn't stop signing I'm a believer. Then I saw her face. If two vegans are having an argument, is it still considered beef? Why was the picture sent to prison? It was framed. Why did the burglar hang his mugshot on the wall? To prove that he was framed. My cat was just sick on the carpet. I don't think it's feline well. You know what they say about cliffhangers. What did the scarf say to the hat? You go on ahead, I'm going to hang around a bit longer. A police officer caught two kids playing with a firework and a car battery. He charged one and let the other one off. What musical instrument is found in the bathroom? A tuba toothpaste. If you walk into a forest and cut down a tree, but the tree doesn't understand why you cut it down, do you think it's stumped? What is a leading cause of dry skin? Towels. Recent survey revealed 6 out of 7 dwarves aren't happy. A weasel walks into the bar. The bartender says, "Wow, I never served a weasel before. What can I get for you?" Pop goes the weasel. Why does a moon rock taste better than an earth rock? Because it's a little meteor. Archaeology really is a career in ruins. I gave all my dead batteries away today, free of charge. I went to the doctor today, and he told me I had type A blood, but it was a type O. What's the advantage of living in Switzerland? Well, the flag is a big plus. Where do you learn to make banana splits? At Sunday school. Did you hear about the cheese who saved the world? It was legendary. I gave my friend 10 buns, hoping that one of them would make him laugh. Sadly, no pun intended. Just read a few facts about frogs. They're riveting. I asked the surgeon if I could administer my own anesthesia. They said, "Go ahead, knock yourself out." If at first you don't succeed, skydiving is not for you. What do you call a troublesome Canadian high schooler? A poutine. How do you make a waterbed more bouncy? You use spring water. Why did the M&M go to school? Because I wanted to be a smarty. Do you want a brief explanation of what an acorn in a nutshell, is an oak tree? Why didn't the number 4 get into the nightclub? Because he is too square. Coffee has a tough time at my house. Every morning it gets mugged. Why should you never trust a pig with a secret? Because it's bound to squeal. Every machine in the coin factory broke down all of a sudden without explanation. It just doesn't make any sense. Where did you learn to make ice cream? Sunday school. 2 satellites decided to get married. The wedding wasn't much, but the reception was incredible. There's not really any training for garbage men. They just pick things up as they go. I fear for the calendar. Its days are numbered. How can you tell a vampire has a cold? They start coughing. Thanks for explaining the word many to me. It means a lot. San Diego Zoo. I used to work for a soft drink can crusher. It was so depressing. Writing with a broken pencil is pointless. If you think swimming with dolphins is expensive, you should try swimming with sharks. It cost me an arm and a leg. Why did the cowboy have a wiener dog? Somebody told him to get along, little doggy. Child, Dad, make me a sandwich. Dad, poof, you're a sandwich. What did the judge say to the dentist? Do you swear to pull the tooth, the whole tooth, and nothing but the tooth? Why did Mozart kill all his chickens? Because when you asked them who the best composer was, they all said Bach, Bach, Bach. Why did the feline fail the lie detector test? Because he be lying. It's hard to explain puns to kleptomaniacs because they take everything literally. The shovel was a groundbreaking invention. Can I watch the TV? Yes, but don't turn it on. Did you hear about the scientist who was lab partners with a pot of boiling water? He had a very esteemed colleague. They tried to make a diamond shaped like a duck. It quacked under the pressure. Why did the cookie cry? Because his mother was away for so long. Ben and Jerry's really need to improve their operation. The only way to get there is down a rocky road. What do you call a dictionary on drugs? High definition. What did the red light say to the green light? Don't look at me, I'm changing. How do you find Will Smith in the snow? Look for fresh prints. What do you give a sick lemon? Lemonade. I was fired from the keyboard factory yesterday. I wasn't putting in enough shifts. People are making apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow. Remember, the best angle to approach a problem from is the triangle. Why did the opera singer go sailing? They wanted to hit the high seas. A ghost walks into a bar and asks for a glass of vodka, but the bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve spirits." Why can't a bicycle stand on its own? It's too tired. Why do crabs never give to charity? Because they're shellfish. Why did the man put his money in the freezer? He wanted cold, hard cash. Can February March? No, but April May. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One is really heavy, the other is a little light. lighter. Why do trees seem suspicious on sunny days? Dunno, they're just a bit shady. What did one nut say as he chased another nut? I'm a cashew. Why does Waldo only wear stripes? Because he doesn't want to be spotted. Why don't you find hippopotamuses hiding in trees? They're really good at it. I'm sorry. I'm Dad. What's the longest word in the dictionary? Smiles, because there's always a mile between the two S's. I applied to be a doorman, but didn't get the job due to lack of experience. That surprised me. I thought it was an entry-level position. Today, a girl said she recognized me from Vegetarian Club, but I'm sure I've never met herbivore. What did the digital clock say to the grandfather clock? Look, no hands. What do you call a guy lying on your doormat? I bought shoes from a drug dealer once. I don't know what he laced them with, but I was tripping all day. Why is there always a gate around cemeteries? Because people are always dying to get in. Why don't seagulls fly over the bay? Because then they be big goals. Did you know you should always take an extra pair of pants golfing? Just in case you get a hole-in-one. Today, my son asked, "Can I have a bookmark?" And I burst into tears. 11 years old and he still doesn't know my name is Brian. I was wondering why the frisbee was getting bigger. Then it hit me. Why don't sharks eat clowns? Because they taste funny. How was the snow globe feeling after the storm? A little shaken. Alright, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed those dad jokes. Alright, and remember, what's good ASMR, and I will see you in the next video.